Have you ever felt the weight of family secrets or the sting of betrayal? In today's story, we delve into a heart-wrenching tale of a man who abandoned his wife in a wheelchair, leaving her alone in a remote town. But what happened a year later will not only shock you, but also reveal profound truths about love, forgiveness, and the human spirit. Stay with us until the end to uncover the unexpected twist that changed everything. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Many people hold the belief that as one reaches a certain age, their ability to care for themselves gradually diminishes, making them increasingly dependent on others for even the simplest daily needs. This notion, often associated with aging, creates a narrative of decline and helplessness. Yet some defy this assumption with remarkable resilience and strength. Cheryl, an inspiring elderly woman of 80 years, challenges this stereotype with her steadfast life philosophy. For Cheryl, age is just a number, a mere figure that does not dictate one's ability to live independently, no matter how advanced the years. Cheryl's life is a testament to this philosophy. Despite her children's repeated offers for her to move in with them and enjoy the comforts of family life, she has lovingly but firmly declined every invitation. Instead, she revels in the peace and freedom that come with living on her own. "I'm quite well on my own. There's no need to bother my children," Cheryl says with a smile that radiates confidence. "Living alone in my old age is the happiest and most stable choice for me. No other way of aging compares to this freedom of independence." Her words hold an undeniable power, a quiet strength born from decades of life experience. Cheryl's decision is not one of isolation but of personal empowerment. She believes deeply that a fulfilling old age should not be dependent on children or anyone else's care, but should be managed by oneself. The tranquility she experiences by living alone, without having to conform to the expectations or habits of others, is something she cherishes deeply. Every day is hers to enjoy at her own pace, with no compromises, no restrictions, just the freedom to live exactly as she pleases. For Cheryl, this choice is not only a statement of self-reliance, but it's also a profound defense of life's dignity. In her eyes, maintaining control over her own life right down to the smallest details is an essential aspect of happiness. "I will keep living this independent life until my last breath," she promises with unwavering determination. "Because to me, there is no greater joy, no deeper satisfaction than knowing that I am the master of my own life." There's something undeniably moving about her stance. Cheryl doesn't just defy the traditional expectations of aging, she transcends them. She embodies the strength, grace, and wisdom that come with a life well lived. As she continues, her voice, though soft, carries the weight of 1,000 lived moments. "Look at me," she says, her eyes gleaming with pride. "I'm 80 years old, but my hearing is still sharp, my eyes are still bright, and I walk with a brisk step. If I didn't tell you myself, you'd think I was much younger." People often do. There is a palpable sense of vitality in her, a sense that she is still filled with energy and life despite the passing of her husband years ago. Her children, understandably concerned, have tried to persuade her to move in with them, fearing for her well-being. But Cheryl is resolute in her decision. First of all, she explains, "I love freedom. I live according to my desires, and I don't want to be tied down to anyone else's routines or living habits. There are places in their homes where I can't move or touch things, and I simply cannot stand that kind of restriction." Her independence is not just a practical matter, it's an emotional one. "I also don't want to become a burden to my children," she adds, her voice filled with both love and resolve. "They have their own lives to live, their own families to take care of. If I moved in with them, even if they never said it, I would inevitably disrupt the peace of their home, especially when it comes to their spouses. That's the last thing I want to impose on them or make them feel obligated." If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Cheryl's perspective is one of profound wisdom. It is rare to encounter someone who so fully embraces the challenges and triumphs of aging with such grace and strength. Her journey is a reminder to all of us that true happiness especially in our later years, comes not from dependence, but from maintaining a sense of autonomy, dignity, and purpose. Cheryl's life philosophy is a beautiful affirmation of the power that comes from living life on your terms, no matter your tone. I completely understand where you're coming from. I've always believed that maintaining a certain distance from children in old age is much like handling a bowl of hot soup. Too close and it burns, too far and it cools. Finding that delicate balance is essential. Living under the same roof with children who have their habits, routines, and ideas is bound to cause tension. Friction happens, and I would hate to see the harmony we've worked so hard to build unravel. That's why, after careful thought, I decided that living alone was the most peaceful, comfortable path for me. The idea of going to a nursing home? Absolutely out of the question. Too many rules, too many restrictions. I've lived too long enjoying the carefree freedom I've created for myself, and I couldn't bear the thought of being confined. As for hiring a caregiver, well, I find it hard to justify. Caregivers can be expensive, and my pension is meant for me to enjoy life, not to hand over to strangers. My children are already facing the pressures of their own lives. Adding my care to their burden wouldn't be fair. So I decided to rely on myself in my old age, as long as I'm physically able. This way I can enjoy the simple pleasures of my own space, living life on my terms. To be able to live this way, I know I need to stay strong, and that hasn't happened by accident. I've put in countless hours researching and finding ways to maintain my health. I've even traveled with like-minded friends to those famous longevity villages, curious to learn the secrets of those who live to 100 and beyond. What I found was truly eye-opening. These centenarians, despite their advanced age, never sit still. Whether they're tending their fields or fixing things around the house, they're always moving. They don't believe that getting older gives them the right to wait around for others to serve them. No, they insist on doing it for themselves as long as they can. The spirit of independence and self-sufficiency is truly something to admire. When you look at these elders closely, there's a common thread that runs through them all. They have an optimistic, determined, and cheerful outlook on life. They live with such vitality. Even though their lives may not be rich in material wealth, they make every day count, filling it with joy, laughter, and peace. Their secret to a long and happy life lies in these simple truths: eat well, sleep well, and carry a heart full of optimism. After meeting these incredible individuals, I found a vision of how I want my future to look. In the past, I was someone who would let small things bother me, letting trivial worries fester for days. But now, I've learned to live more lightly, to take things as they come. Following the example of those centenarians, I've made a conscious choice to be happy each day, and in return, my body has followed suit. Sadly, I've also watched friends my age who are not as fortunate. Many of them have let their health slip away through bad habits. They live irregular lives, never keeping a proper schedule, and neglecting their exercise. And now, at 78, some of them have lost the ability to care for themselves. That, to me, is a fate worse than death. To lose my independence, to rely on others for my most basic needs, that terrifies me. I've always believed that if you don't use your body, you lose it. Without consistent movement, our bodies deteriorate. That's why, for years, I've committed myself to exercise, no matter the weather. Whether it's raining or cold, I'll be out there, moving, staying connected to the world around me. I refuse to let my health waste away by sitting idly at home. In addition to my daily exercise routine, I make it a point to travel, often joining group excursions to places with challenging paths and steep hills. Every time I encounter an obstacle, even if someone offers to help me, I insist on doing it myself. For me, accepting help is the beginning of letting go, of giving up on my discipline. If I allow myself to depend on others, I fear I'll lose the will to keep pushing myself. My goal is clear: to stay healthy, strong, and vibrant well into old age. I've never feared death, but the thought of losing my ability to live independently terrifies me. I hope, when the time comes, I can pass peacefully, perhaps even in my sleep. That, to me, would be the perfect end to a life well lived. Many people look at me, an 80-year-old woman living alone, and assume my life must be lonely, even miserable. But they don't understand the immense joy that comes from living alone, with the freedom to live life on my terms. For an elderly person, health is everything. A healthy body allows you to enjoy every precious moment, to savor the peace and contentment that old age can bring. When you're free from pain, free from illness, that is the truest happiness one can find in these later years. Not everyone will agree with my choices, and that's fine. But for me, this path, this life of independence, self-reliance, and inner peace is the greatest gift I could ever give myself. Cheryl says Cheryl's outlook on life, even in her later years, is incredibly inspiring. She says, "I'm in good health, and my perspective on life is very optimistic. My happiness index in old age is remarkably high, and living alone has not diminished my quality of life. In any way, it's clear that Cheryl's joyful independence and vibrant lifestyle, even after 20 years of living alone, is rooted in 3 key principles that have allowed her to thrive. The first principle Cheryl embraces is a profound sense of self-care and a touch of healthy selfishness. As we age, she says, we need to live a bit selfishly for Cheryl. This doesn't mean neglecting her children, but rather being realistic about the balance of support. Children have their blessings, and I don't want to be a burden to them. She reflects on the time when her husband was alive, and together they had a combined pension of $3,000 to $4,000 per month. Even then, they were careful with their finances. My husband and I still managed to give our son and daughter-in-law $600 per month to ease their financial pressure, she recalls. However, after her husband passed away, Cheryl made the difficult but necessary decision to stop providing this monthly support. She candidly told her son and daughter-in-law, "Without your father, there's less income, so I can't keep giving you the money each month to her relief." Her son and his wife were understanding and reassured her that they no longer needed her financial assistance. They comforted me, saying, "You've done enough, now live your life. If you ever need help, just let us know." Since then, Cheryl hasn't given them a cent more. Her perspective is refreshingly pragmatic. When I had the ability, I was happy to help them, but now I simply can't. Trying to pretend I can still afford it would burden both myself and them. If an older person can't contribute financially, then not adding to their children's burdens is the next best thing. Cheryl understands the delicate balance of giving and protecting one's well-being. If I continued giving them $600 a month, my quality of life would surely suffer. My money is limited, and continuing to give would mean sacrificing my nutrition and health. If my health deteriorates, my son would only be more stressed, and that would help no one. Cheryl's wisdom shines through her words as she affirms, "I believe that taking care of my health and not burdening my children is the best choice any older person can make." Her decision to prioritize her well-being isn't just about financial independence. It's also about emotional strength and maintaining dignity in old age. The second point that Cheryl emphasizes is the importance of managing her pension thoughtfully. After careful consideration, I divided my $3,000 pension into 3 parts, one for daily meals and expenses, another for various living costs, and one for savings. This structured approach allows her to live comfortably and independently without feeling the need to rely on others. With this arrangement, I live peacefully, and my children don't have to worry about me because they know I'm managing my life well. What stands out in Cheryl's philosophy is her understanding of limits. She firmly believes that whether a person is young or old, there must be a clear sense of boundaries and a bit of selfishness. If older people don't think about themselves and their own needs, they will only end up living in pain, she says with conviction. Cheryl knows that by taking care of herself, she is ultimately taking care of her children, as they don't have to bear the emotional and financial weight of her care. The third and final point that Cheryl lives by is the power of self-preservation through thoughtful, independent living. Life in old age can be rich and fulfilling, she explains, but only if we're wise about our choices. By balancing our finances, maintaining our health, and setting realistic boundaries, Cheryl has crafted a life that is peaceful, joyful, and free from unnecessary burdens. Her story is a moving reminder that aging doesn't have to mean surrendering one's independence or happiness. For Cheryl, her old age is a time of contentment, and she firmly believes that every person has the right to live their later years in a way that brings them peace. She doesn't view her decision to live alone as sad or lonely, but as a testament to her resilience, strength, and unwavering love for herself and her family. Cheryl's wisdom teaches us that living a little selfishly, knowing your limits, and making peace with aging can lead to a truly fulfilled life. Cheryl's wisdom is truly a guiding light when it comes to navigating old age with grace and contentment. One of the most important lessons she shares is the importance of not interfering too much in your children's lives. Many older people fall into the trap of thinking that helping their children financially, even at the cost of their well-being, will somehow ensure a better future for everyone. They live frugally, saving every penny to leave something behind for their children, believing that if their children are well taken care of, they'll have a comfortable old age. But as Cheryl points out, this can backfire in the most heartbreaking ways. What often happens, she explains, is that the more elderly parents try to help their children without thinking about their difficulties, the children stop worrying about their parents. They start to believe that the money or the help is somehow owed to them. Over time, this sense of entitlement grows, and parents are left feeling exhausted and bitter, having given everything while receiving little in return. Cheryl's words reflect a harsh reality that many families face. This dynamic can slowly erode the happiness and peace that older people deserve in their later years. But Cheryl refuses to fall into this trap. I've been more open-minded since my children became independent, she says. I don't interfere in their lives. They live their way, and I live mine. This simple yet powerful philosophy has allowed her to create a life of balance and personal fulfillment. She doesn't worry about her children's affairs, nor does she try to control their lives. Instead, Cheryl focuses on cultivating her happiness, maintaining her social circle, and enjoying life in her own way. I have my interests, she says with a smile, and I keep my social circle. When I'm free, I invite my neighbors over for tea. We chat about life, reminisce about our younger days, and play cards together. I enjoy my time without being affected by my children's matters. This sense of independence has given her immense freedom. Cheryl's son and daughter-in-law, while loving and considerate, respects her space. Sometimes they invite me over to eat, sometimes they don't, and that's fine by me. They know I have my own life, and they never insist on me joining them. They even joke that I'm a hedonistic elderly woman, she laughs. But that joke holds some truth because it means I'm happy and content in my old age. The second key to Cheryl's happiness is her ability to live joyfully in the present and not obsess over the past. This is perhaps the most profound advice she offers. It's my life, she says with quiet strength, so I believe I should live it happily. Cheryl appreciates every day for what it brings, embracing the present moment and finding joy in the simple things. She has made it a point to do whatever makes her happy, whether it's spending time with friends or simply enjoying the quiet moments of solitude. I never let myself get too caught up in the past, she says thoughtfully. I always maintain an optimistic outlook, and even when I encounter unpleasant situations, I don't let them bring me down. Cheryl's positive mentality has been the foundation of her strength and well-being. She recalls the words of an elderly woman she once met who told her, "If you want to live well in old age, you must learn to indulge yourself, live happily, and not take things too seriously." Cheryl wholeheartedly agrees with this sentiment. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. You can't change the past, she says, so why let it affect your mood? Dwelling on what has already happened only brings unnecessary sadness and frustration. I've learned that to live a happy life in old age, you must focus on the present and let your children live their own lives. Don't worry too much about them, and in turn you'll find peace for yourself. Cheryl's philosophy is one of profound wisdom. Her belief that older people should not sacrifice their happiness for their children's well-being, but instead cultivate their joy and independence, is a lesson that resonates deeply. She knows that when the elderly live with contentment, free from the burdens of worry and regret, both the parents and the children benefit. Her life is a shining example of how to age gracefully by living with purpose, embracing joy, and letting go of the things you cannot change. In Cheryl's words, older people should learn to live happily without taking anything too seriously. By doing so, both the elderly and their children can experience a life of peace and fulfillment. This wisdom, born from years of experience, is a testament to the beauty of living fully and loving yourself in every stage of life. 4 tips to live alone and love it. 1. Take care of yourself first. Have you ever paused to wonder what would happen if one day you woke up and your health wasn't where it needed to be? Imagine the shock of realizing that everything from your daily responsibilities to your ability to experience joy depends on how well you've taken care of yourself. For many older women, this moment of realization can be deeply transformative, serving as a wake-up call to reclaim their health and independence. Prioritizing self-care isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving and rediscovering a life full of energy, confidence, and vitality. This shift in perspective is empowering, leading to a journey of resilience where taking care of yourself becomes not just a luxury, but an absolute necessity. As an older woman, I've come to understand this truth all too well. Now, at 67 years old and divorced, I've learned the hard way that if I don't take care of myself, no one else will swoop in to rescue me when things won't eat us out. There's a harsh reality that, when you're sick or incapacitated, the world doesn't stop to take care of you. You're left to navigate those challenges on your own. And that's a terrifying thought. It was this realization that motivated me to make my health my number one priority. After all, who will take care of things when I'm not at my best? In my 40s and 50s, I was strong, healthy, and full of life. But as I entered my 60s, things began to fall apart. It was like a sudden shift, and I woke up one morning realizing I was heading down a path that could quickly lead to decline. That morning changed everything for me. I knew I had to make a choice. Either I could continue on the path of neglect, or I could take back control of my body and my life. Since then, I've been on an intensive health recovery journey. I've completely overhauled my diet, making sure that every meal is nutrient-dense and supports my body's needs. I drink clean, filtered water through reverse osmosis, and I take a range of supplements to ensure I'm getting everything my body requires. But it's not just about diet. Exercise has become a crucial part of my routine. Almost every day, you'll find me weightlifting or engaging in some form of physical activity, all to keep my body strong and capable. Why? Because I've learned the hard way that no one will come to rescue me if I let myself slip. I have to be my hero. Think about it. If you fall ill or become disabled, who will take care of you? What happens when your body starts to break down? These are questions we often avoid asking ourselves, but they're critical as we grow older. If we don't take responsibility for our health, we're left vulnerable, and nothing is more frightening than losing control over our own lives. So I ask you, what does your health look like right now? Are you making choices that prioritize your well-being? Do you walk daily, lift weights, or engage in some form of physical exercise to keep your body strong? Are you fueling your body with healthy, nutritious foods? Are you getting enough rest, meditating, or taking time for yourself to recharge? These are all essential elements of staying in optimal health. When you take care of yourself first, the benefits are not just physical. You'll also notice a ripple effect in your entire life. You'll feel better, be more energetic, and be able to enjoy the things that truly bring you happiness beyond just household responsibilities. For me, there's no alternative. Taking care of myself comes first, above everything else. It's not selfish, it's survival. It's the foundation for living a full and vibrant life. By prioritizing your health, you're ensuring that you'll not only be able to manage your daily life, but you'll also have the energy and strength to pursue the things that bring you joy. This journey of self-care isn't just about living longer, it's about living better every single day. So take a moment to evaluate where you are. What steps can you take today to ensure that you're prioritizing your health? Whatever you do, remember this. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury. It's a necessity, especially as we grow older. You deserve to live with vitality, independence, and joy, and it all starts with putting yourself first. 2. Assess your skills and abilities. Have you ever found yourself wondering how you would handle life's unexpected challenges? It's a question many of us face, especially as we grow older and encounter new hurdles that seem daunting. The thought of something going wrong, whether it's a leaky faucet, a car that won't start, or feeling overwhelmed by life's responsibilities, can stir up doubt. But here's the truth. If you've reached middle age, you already possess a wealth of invaluable skills and experiences. Every obstacle you've overcome and every lesson you've learned along the way has equipped you with the resilience and ingenuity needed to face anything that comes your way. There's something deeply empowering about realizing that you've been accumulating skills throughout your entire life, whether you are aware of it or not. This journey of learning and growth, shaped by years of experience, has given you the tools to handle life's challenges with confidence. The beauty of middle age is that by now, you've built up a mental toolbox full of everything you need to navigate the unexpected. For many women, the fear of not being able to handle something on their own can be overwhelming. You might ask yourself, what if something breaks? What if I don't know how to fix it? But when you stop and reflect on everything you've accomplished so far, you'll realize that you already have all the skills you need. Life has been your teacher, and you've learned much more than you give yourself credit for. I grew up in a family where everyone knew how to do a bit of everything. The men could build houses, fix cars, and tackle any practical problem thrown their way. The women, on the other hand, were equally resourceful. They could plant gardens, cultivate crops, and cook delicious meals. It wasn't that anyone in my family was born a genius or had any special talents. They learned, step by step, how to handle the many facets of life. And that's the point. You don't have to be an expert to manage life's challenges. Everything you need to know is out there. And there's nothing too complicated when it comes to daily life at home or maintaining a car. If you ever find yourself facing something you're unsure how to handle, remember this: help is just a click away. We live in a world where information is more accessible than ever. If your toilet is leaking or your faucet is dripping, there are endless resources online. Thanks to the generosity of people sharing their knowledge, you can find videos on YouTube that guide you step by step. Someone, somewhere, has already faced the same problem you're dealing with and has kindly posted a solution for you to follow. But even if the issue at hand seems beyond your ability, don't hesitate to reach out for help. One of the greatest gifts we have as human beings is our natural inclination to help one another. People love to lend a hand, and asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a recognition of the strength that comes from community. Let me share a quick story. There was a time when I needed to load something heavy into my car. It weighed about 60 pounds and was awkwardly long, making it nearly impossible for me to lift alone. So, I decided to ask a neighbor for help. Without hesitation, he came over and helped me load the item into my vehicle. Then, with a smile, he said, "If you ever need anything else, we're here for you." His simple act of kindness reminded me that people are often more than willing to assist when asked. Sometimes all it takes is the courage to ask, and you'll find that you're never truly alone in handling life's obstacles. When it comes to life's challenges, it's important to remember that no one expects you to handle everything by yourself. Break tasks down into smaller steps, take your time to learn what you need, and integrate new skills at your own pace. If something seems too difficult, there's always a way to ask for help, whether it's from a neighbor, friend, or even an online community. The beauty of aging is that with each passing year, we become more resourceful, more capable, and more self-assured. You've already come this far, there's nothing you can't handle. By assessing your skills and abilities, recognizing the strength within you, and relying on the support around you, life's obstacles will no longer feel like burdens. Instead, they'll become opportunities for growth, learning, and connection. So the next time you find yourself wondering how you'll handle life's challenges, remind yourself of this simple truth: you've got this. You've always had the tools, the knowledge, and the strength to overcome whatever comes your way. And with each obstacle, you only grow stronger. 3. Stay safe. In today's fast-paced and unpredictable world, it's easy to feel as if a sense of security is just beyond our reach. Every day brings new challenges and uncertainties, and this can create a lingering feeling of vulnerability. However, we live in an era brimming with technological innovations designed specifically to bring peace of mind to our daily lives. Security is no longer about luck or living in a bubble of fear. It's about taking advantage of the tools and resources available to help us create a safe, secure environment for ourselves and our loved ones. Imagine this: you're sitting comfortably at home, perhaps sipping tea or reading a book, when the doorbell rings. In years past, this could cause a spike of anxiety. Who's there? Should I answer? But today, with the click of a button, you can check who's at your door without even leaving your chair, thanks to modern devices like the Ring doorbell. Whether it's a delivery person, a neighbor, or someone unexpected, you have control over how you respond. These technological wonders aren't just for tech experts or the younger generation, they're for anyone who values peace and security in their home. We're fortunate to live in a time where innovations like this make it easier to protect ourselves. From cameras that can be placed around your property to cars equipped with automatic locks that engage as you approach, security has become more advanced, yet accessible to all. These devices offer real-time information, immediate control, and a sense of calm that wasn't possible just a few decades ago. The beauty of these technologies is that they are customizable to your needs and lifestyle. Think about what makes you feel safe in your environment. Is it knowing that your home is secure? Is it the comfort of living in a community that prioritizes safety? Or perhaps it's as simple as being able to keep an eye on your surroundings without needing to leave the safety of your home. A Ring doorbell or similar device can help you monitor who approaches your door, while strategically placed cameras around your property give you a wider sense of security. But technology alone isn't the only answer to staying safe. It's about creating routines that help you feel in control. Some of my friends send a simple text message to a loved one or neighbor each morning, letting them know they're okay. This small gesture brings reassurance and connection, especially for those living alone. Implementing what makes you feel secure, whether it's checking in with a friend or investing in the latest security gadgets, gives you the power to shape your environment. Staying safe in today's world isn't about living in fear. It's about taking proactive steps to ensure that your bubble of security remains intact. Each day can start with a sense of calm and end with peaceful sleep, knowing that you've taken the necessary steps to protect yourself and those you care about. Whether it's securing your front door with a smart camera, setting up alerts for unusual activity, or simply communicating with loved ones regularly, modern security tools are here to help you live confidently. The transformative power of security measures tailored to your unique needs is undeniable. With each precaution you take, you reinforce your ability to stay safe and empowered. There's no need to live with the uncertainty that comes with wondering if your home or personal safety is at risk. Instead, embrace the tools available and craft a security plan that works for you. Your peace of mind is priceless, and in this modern age, it's within your reach. 4. Enjoy your freedom. Enjoy your freedom. Living alone has unlocked a world of freedom and adventure that I never imagined. The beauty of having your own space and being in complete control of your life is truly empowering. I've been able to do so many exciting and spontaneous things simply because I don't have to consult with anyone or wait for approval. I've even spent over a year living abroad on my own, exploring different countries and immersing myself in new cultures. I've moved across several states, chasing new experiences, and the best part is that every decision I've made has been mine and mine alone. Embrace your freedom. There's something magical about waking up and realizing the day is yours to shape however you want. I want to have spaghetti for breakfast. Go for it. Feel like sleeping until 10 a.m. just because. No one's stopping you. Or maybe you want to stay up all night watching funny videos, laughing until your sides hurt. The joy of living alone is that these choices are all yours, and there's no one around to question or judge you. The flexibility and spontaneity that come with this independence is something to be savored. For me, living alone has been an invitation to rediscover my own company. A couple of times a week, I treat myself to solo outings, whether it's trying a new restaurant, catching a movie, or going for a quiet walk in the park. I get to go wherever I want, order whatever I feel like, and simply enjoy being in my presence. There's something incredibly liberating about having the freedom to indulge in your interests without needing anyone else's input. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Freedom is one of the most adventurous and enriching lifestyles you can experience. It opens the door to endless possibilities. I want to start a new hobby. Go for it. Thinking about making new friends or joining a local club. You have the freedom to say yes to whatever excites you because you're in charge. This freedom allows you to explore life on your terms, with no compromises. These are the 4 key ingredients I've discovered to fully enjoy living alone. Take care of yourself, assess your abilities, stay safe, and embrace your freedom. If you find yourself newly single or unexpectedly alone, don't view it as a setback. It can be the beginning of an exciting, liberating chapter. Living alone offers an amazing opportunity to truly enjoy life daily, on your terms. It's a lifestyle filled with freedom, joy, and discovery, and it's yours to embrace. Part 3. Benefits of living alone as an older woman. 1. Autonomy and independence. Imagine stepping into a home where every detail, every corner, every room tells the story of who you truly are. A space where your passions, your creativity, and your desires shape the environment you wake up to each day. For many older women, Living alone is not just a circumstance, but a powerful expression of independence, self-discovery, and personal fulfillment. It represents a conscious choice to take full control of one's life, a journey that defies societal expectations and challenges the stereotypes often associated with aging. Living alone invites you to explore the depths of your potential, unearthing a world of possibilities for growth and empowerment. Whether it's turning an extra room into a sanctuary for your creativity, savoring the peace of a slow morning, or mastering the art of financial independence, this lifestyle offers unparalleled opportunities to shape your destiny. The beauty of solitude is that it allows you to immerse yourself fully in your passions, without the need to compromise or consider the preferences of others. For many women, autonomy and independence are the pillars of this experience, and living alone becomes a highly cherished chapter of life. The ability to control your own space is incredibly empowering. It's not just about arranging furniture or decorating walls, it's about making decisions that align solely with your needs and desires. The freedom to decide what your day looks like, how you spend your time, and even how you want to live in your home is liberating. It brings a sense of self-reliance that fuels confidence and satisfaction. This autonomy extends far beyond the physical space of your home. It permeates every aspect of life, offering you the freedom to live by your own rules, set your priorities, and follow your rhythm. Imagine the joy of transforming a room into a personal art studio where you can paint, write, or craft to your heart's content. Or the fulfillment that comes from tending to a garden that reflects your unique tastes and creativity. There's a deep sense of pride that comes from being able to shape your environment entirely on your terms, knowing that every decision you make is a reflection of who you are and what brings you happiness. Living alone also stands as a testament to your resilience and self-sufficiency. After years of shared responsibilities, decision-making, and compromises, having the ability to focus solely on your well-being can feel like a hard-earned achievement. It's a chance to reclaim your time and energy, to engage fully with personal interests and hobbies that may have taken a back seat in the past. Whether it's indulging in new creative projects or rediscovering old passions, this newfound independence allows you to flourish in ways that might not have been possible before. This freedom is not just about solitude, it's about embracing the independence to make decisions that truly enhance your quality of life. Without the limitations of others' schedules or preferences, you have the opportunity to live authentically, in alignment with your desires. It's about finding joy in the little moments, whether that's the serenity of a quiet morning with a cup of tea or the satisfaction of knowing that every choice you make is yours alone. Autonomy, when embraced, can transform your life into a rich tapestry of joy, resilience, and achievements. It's a path that invites you to fully explore the vast potential of living life on your terms. And for many women, it becomes a time of profound personal growth and fulfillment. Living alone is not about being isolated. It's about being empowered, about celebrating the freedom to create a life that is uniquely yours. 2. Personal growth and self-discovery. Living alone can be a deeply transformative experience, serving as a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. For many women, this newfound independence offers a unique opportunity to reconnect with themselves on a more profound level. In the absence of daily distractions and constant interactions with others, living alone becomes a blank canvas on which to explore passions, rediscover old interests, and reflect on one's true desires. This solitude is not merely about being alone, it's about embracing the freedom to dive deeper into your own heart and mind, creating space for self-reflection, creativity, and growth. There's an undeniable beauty in having the time and space to explore your interests without the limitations of external expectations, without the constant demands of caregiving, partnership, or societal pressures. The quiet moments of solitude allow for a deeper connection with your soul. This phase of life is an invitation to not only discover new talents, but also to revisit the dreams and passions that may have been neglected or forgotten over the years. Consider the story of a woman who, for most of her life, harbored a love for writing. Yet, between the demands of raising a family and navigating the responsibilities of daily life, she never found the time or mental space to fully pursue this passion. It wasn't until she began living alone that everything changed. With newfound freedom, she transformed a spare room into a cozy writing nook, and for the first time in decades, She allowed herself the luxury of hours spent crafting stories. In this solitude, she found not only her creative voice, but also a profound sense of fulfillment. What began as a personal endeavor soon opened doors to new opportunities. She began sharing her work with a wider audience, reigniting a dream she had long buried. Her story exemplifies the incredible impact that living alone can have on personal fulfillment. The solitude she once feared became a wellspring of creativity and empowerment. Through her journey, it becomes clear that living alone isn't just about embracing physical independence, it's about reclaiming your time, energy, and passions. For many, the quietness that accompanies living alone becomes the perfect backdrop for this kind of transformation. It's an opportunity to explore old dreams, rekindle neglected hobbies, and even discover new talents you didn't know you had. Perhaps you've always been drawn to painting, gardening, or music, but never had the chance to fully immerse yourself in these activities. Living alone offers that sacred space to experiment and grow, free from interruptions or the pressure to meet others' expectations. This process of self-discovery is one of the greatest gifts of solitude. It's a journey that allows you to shift the focus away from external demands and toward your aspirations. In a world that often places value on business and external validation, living alone can be an empowering act of self-sufficiency. It's a time when you get to decide what truly matters to you, whether that's pursuing creative endeavors, learning new skills, or simply enjoying the peace that comes from doing what you love on your terms. Moreover, this period of personal growth isn't just about developing new skills, it's about understanding yourself more deeply. In the quiet moments of reflection, you begin to uncover what truly brings you joy, what fuels your passions, and what gives your life meaning. It's a time of renewal, where you can redefine what success and happiness look like for you. In a society that celebrates independence, living alone and fully embracing this freedom can lead to a life that is not only more meaningful, but also deeply satisfying. It's an experience that allows for personal growth in ways that can be life-changing. You're no longer bound by the expectations of others, and instead you are free to explore the vast potential within yourself. Ultimately, living alone is a journey of empowerment, where the focus shifts from external demands to personal fulfillment. It's a time to reflect, grow, and find joy in activities that resonate with your soul. Whether it's revisiting an old dream or discovering a new passion, the experience of living alone offers a profound opportunity to transform your life into something rich with creativity, resilience, and self-discovery. 3. Creating a space that reflects you. Creating a living space that truly reflects who you are is not just a matter of aesthetics. It's a powerful expression of individuality and self-discovery. Especially for older adults living alone, this freedom to design and organize your home according to your unique tastes and values goes far beyond decorating. It's about shaping an environment that nurtures your soul, evokes cherished memories, and brings you joy every day. For many, this ability to craft their own space brings a deep sense of satisfaction and autonomy, turning their home into a sanctuary of personal history and meaning. Imagine walking into a home where every item tells a story, where each corner is infused with the essence of who you are. Maybe it's a cozy reading nook with a favorite chair positioned perfectly under the soft glow of a vintage lamp, inviting you to curl up with a book and get lost in a world of your choosing. Or perhaps it's a living room adorned with antique furniture and nostalgic memorabilia collected throughout your life, each piece holding a special memory or connection to an experience. Such a home becomes more than just a place to live. It transforms into a deeply personal refuge that celebrates your journey and passions. For those with a love of vintage decor or a penchant for unique, one-of-a-kind treasures, living alone offers the perfect opportunity to curate a space that fully embraces your style. You can spend afternoons browsing thrift stores and antique markets, slowly gathering pieces that resonate with you. The thrill of discovering a beautiful antique chair or an old painting with history behind it can turn your home into a gallery of personal treasures. Each item you select adds another layer to your story, making your space feel more authentic and alive. The beauty of this process is that it's entirely your own. Without the need to compromise with others' tastes or preferences, you have the freedom to create a home that mirrors your personality, your experiences, and your dreams. Every room becomes a canvas that reflects your journey, from the travels that shaped you to the hobbies that bring you joy. Whether it's a collection of art, books, or keepsakes from important moments in your life, each piece you choose contributes to the tapestry of your personal history. For older adults, this act of creating a home that reflects your essence can be deeply fulfilling. It's not just about arranging furniture, it's about shaping a space that resonates with your spirit. A space that feels comforting, inspiring, and uniquely yours. The ability to do this can bring a renewed sense of purpose and autonomy, reminding you that your home is a reflection of the life you've lived and the person you've become. The process of designing your own space is also a way to celebrate your freedom. As you move through this chapter of life, living alone allows you to finally focus on your desires without having to accommodate others' needs. It's a time to indulge in the little details that make your home feel like a true extension of who you are. Perhaps you've always wanted to dedicate a room to your love of painting or fill your kitchen with vintage cookware that reminds you of your childhood. Whatever your vision, living alone allows you to bring it to life. In the end, creating a space that reflects you is about more than just the objects you place in your home. It's about honoring the experiences and memories that have shaped you. Your home becomes a living, breathing testament to the life you've lived, a place where you can find comfort, joy, and inspiration every day. Whether you fill it with cherished antiques, family heirlooms, or pieces that simply make you happy, your home becomes a true reflection of your journey, a space where you can thrive and feel completely at peace. For anyone living alone, the process of shaping your space is an act of self-love, a way to surround yourself with beauty, comfort, and meaning. And in doing so, you create not just a home, but a sanctuary where every detail tells the story of who you are. 4. Peace and tranquility. For many older women who choose to live alone, the concept of peace and tranquility holds deep and transformative significance. This sense of calm is not merely a preference, it becomes a cornerstone for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. In a world that is constantly buzzing with noise, demands, and expectations, the quiet solitude of living alone offers a sanctuary and essential refuge from the overwhelming pace of daily life. These serene environments become sacred spaces where true relaxation and rejuvenation are not just possible but cherished. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 4 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Imagine a retired woman who, after decades of balancing the weight of family responsibilities, work pressures, and daily obligations, finally sits down to enjoy her morning coffee in peace. With no one around to make demands on her time or attention, she can fully savor each sip, perhaps while listening to the soft melody of birdsong outside her window. This simple, uninterrupted moment becomes far more than just a routine. It transforms into a vital aspect of her care. In this quiet ritual, she finds a deeper sense of presence and serenity that nourishes her soul. These moments of peace are not just about the absence of noise. They are about creating a space where one can unwind, reflect, and find inner balance. When life is filled with the constant push and pull of other people's needs, it can be easy to lose touch with your thoughts, emotions, and desires. Living alone offers the opportunity to reconnect with yourself, to explore your inner world without the noise of external demands. In the quiet of solitude, there is room for self-reflection and personal growth, and each tranquil moment becomes a chance to recharge both mentally and emotionally. For many, this newfound peace also creates the perfect environment to rekindle old passions or discover new hobbies. Imagine sitting in a favorite chair, reading a book that transports you to another world, or spending uninterrupted hours painting, knitting, or tending to a garden. These activities, which might have once been rushed or sidelined due to the pressures of daily life, now become an enriching part of the day, done with ease and enjoyment. Without the constant pressure to meet others' needs, this freedom allows for a deep dive into personal interests, those things that truly bring joy and fulfillment. The beauty of this peaceful solitude is that it offers more than just relaxation. It provides a much-needed balance that enhances overall well-being. Having the space and time to engage in calming activities, sit quietly with your thoughts, or simply enjoy the natural sounds of the world around you can be profoundly healing. It is in these quiet moments that one finds the clarity to appreciate life's simplest pleasures: the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle breeze through an open window, or the rhythmic ticking of a clock in an otherwise silent room. For many older women, this sense of peace becomes a crucial element of their self-care routines. It's not just about creating a serene environment, it's about honoring the need for rest and stillness after a lifetime of business. In these moments, they are reminded of their strength, resilience, and the importance of nurturing their well-being. This peace allows them to slow down, appreciate their thoughts and feelings, and reconnect with the passions and dreams that may have been put on hold for so long. In the quiet sanctuary of their home, they find a space where they can breathe deeply and reflect on their journey. This tranquility becomes a source of empowerment, reminding them that they have the freedom to shape their lives according to their own needs and desires. It's a time to simply be, to appreciate the peace of the present moment and the journey that led them here. Living alone offers the unparalleled gift of peace and tranquility, a gift that allows for deep reflection, relaxation, and the chance to truly reconnect with oneself. For those who embrace this lifestyle, these moments of solitude become a vital component of daily life, providing the balance and calm necessary to thrive. Peace is not just the absence of noise, it is the presence of mindfulness, the ability to live fully in the present, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. Financial control. Improved financial control. Living alone offers a unique and empowering opportunity for improved financial control, a critical aspect of independence that resonates deeply within American culture. As we age, taking charge of our finances becomes not just a necessity, but a powerful means to align our resources with our personal values, goals, and desires. For older adults, this newfound financial independence can be incredibly liberating, allowing them to direct their hard-earned money toward what truly matters to them without the influence or pressure from others. Imagine the freedom that comes with deciding how to spend each dollar, knowing that every financial choice is fully in your hands. This level of autonomy can lead to a more disciplined approach to budgeting and saving, resulting in a stronger sense of security and preparedness for the future. Whether it's creating a financial plan that supports your daily needs or setting aside funds for a passion project, this control fosters not only confidence but also personal fulfillment. For many older adults, this improved financial control is especially meaningful after years spent supporting others, whether it be family members or partners. Living alone creates the space to shift focus toward personal priorities. It's a chance to reflect on what brings the most joy and satisfaction, and to allocate resources toward those areas. Perhaps it's traveling to new destinations that you've always dreamed of visiting, investing in a long-desired hobby, or creating a cozy home environment that reflects your personality. Whatever it may be, the freedom to manage finances independently allows for the pursuit of these personal aspirations without compromise. This financial autonomy can also lead to a heightened sense of responsibility and discipline. When living alone, there's a greater need to track expenses, save for future goals, and plan for unexpected events. Many find that this necessity encourages a more mindful and strategic approach to managing money, helping them feel more secure in their financial decision. Budgeting becomes a tool for empowerment, ensuring that your money works for you in ways that support both your present and future well-being. Moreover, this control over finances can also alleviate the stress and uncertainty that sometimes accompany aging. With careful planning and an intentional approach to spending and saving, older adults can create a financial foundation that supports their dreams and provides peace of mind. By prioritizing what truly matters, they can enjoy their golden years with a sense of satisfaction, knowing they have the financial resources to live life on their terms. For those who have lived much of their lives balancing the needs of others, living alone and managing finances independently represents a significant shift towards self-care and personal fulfillment. It's about reclaiming autonomy and using it to create a life that is both financially stable and deeply satisfying. Financial control isn't just about numbers, it's about having the freedom to live the life you want, free from external pressures. In the end, improved financial control provides older adults with the confidence to navigate their financial landscape with ease and purpose. It's about making informed decisions that align with personal goals, ensuring that each dollar is spent in a way that brings joy, security, and fulfillment. This sense of financial empowerment allows for a more enriching experience in later years, helping to make every moment of independence as satisfying as possible. 6. Strengthening social connections. Living alone is often mistakenly perceived as an isolating experience, but for many women, it presents an empowering opportunity to enhance and strengthen their social connections in a more meaningful and fulfilling way. The freedom that comes with living alone allows women to take full control of when, how, and with whom they engage socially. This autonomy, far from being limiting, enables them to cultivate relationships and networks that resonate deeply with their values and interests, leading to richer, more rewarding connections. One of the most liberating aspects of living alone is the ability to choose your social landscape, instead of feeling tied to social obligations or forced interactions. Women who live alone have the freedom to actively seek out friendships and activities that genuinely enrich their lives. Whether it's attending community events, joining local interest groups, or simply reaching out to old friends, this proactive approach often results in deeper connections built on shared interests and mutual respect. The result is a social life that feels more vibrant, authentic, and fulfilling. For many women, living alone provides the perfect backdrop to explore new avenues for social engagement. Without the constraints of family or household obligations, they can fully immerse themselves in community activities and hobbies that spark joy. For example, joining a local book club, taking up a new hobby like painting or yoga, or volunteering at a local charity offers more than just a way to fill time. It becomes a pathway to building friendships with like-minded people. These experiences not only add richness and variety to daily life, but also foster a strong sense of belonging and community. In American culture, where independence is highly valued, living alone can be an incredibly empowering experience for women. It offers the chance to connect with others on their terms, challenging the outdated stereotype that living alone equals loneliness. Instead, women can shape their social lives to reflect their values and desires, surrounding themselves with people and activities that bring joy and purpose. Living alone allows for a more intentional approach to socializing, where quality takes precedence over quantity. This can lead to more meaningful, supportive relationships. With the flexibility to engage in social activities at their own pace, women can focus on building connections that truly resonate with their personalities and interests. Whether through casual gatherings, group activities, or even online communities, these relationships contribute to a sense of empowerment, resilience, and community, which is invaluable at any stage of life. Moreover, these strengthened social connections can serve as a crucial support system, offering not just companionship, but also shared experiences and mutual encouragement. Engaging with a variety of social circles provides women with diverse perspectives and emotional support, helping them navigate both the challenges and joys of living alone. In the end, living alone doesn't mean being alone. It means having the freedom to connect with others in ways that are personally meaningful and fulfilling. By embracing this independence, women can craft a social life that is rich in both depth and diversity, offering a sense of community, empowerment, and resilience that enhances every aspect of life. 7. Focus on health and wellness. Living alone offers women an unparalleled opportunity to focus on their health and wellness, free from the distractions and responsibilities that often come with living with others. For many older women, this newfound freedom allows them to establish routines that promote both physical and mental well-being. It's not just a practical shift in lifestyle, it's a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. With the flexibility to create personalized wellness routines, women can fully embrace self-care in ways that may have previously been overshadowed by the needs of other pets. One of the greatest benefits of living alone is the ability to prioritize personal health without external interference. This can manifest in many ways, whether through regular exercise, mindful eating, or carving out time for mental health practices like meditation and yoga. These activities become integral parts of daily life, contributing to a balanced and harmonious lifestyle. For instance, a woman passionate about yoga might transform a room in her home into a peaceful sanctuary complete with mats, candles, and soothing music. Having this dedicated space allows her to practice at any time, seamlessly incorporating wellness into her routine without the need to accommodate anyone else's schedule. This type of autonomy encourages a deeper connection with oneself, creating a stronger sense of self-awareness and inner peace. Without the pressure of others' needs or preferences, women can listen to their bodies and minds, tending to their well-being on their terms. This focus on health and wellness is not only about physical activity or diet, It's also about mental clarity and emotional fulfillment. Living alone offers women the space to explore their inner world, reflect, and build self-sufficiency through wellness routines that support their personal growth. The act of living alone fosters a deeper connection with one's own needs and desires, leading to improved mental health and a greater sense of independence. The physical benefits are equally significant. Regular exercise, mindful eating, and self-care practices not only improve physical health but also contribute to longevity and vitality. By focusing on their wellness, women can maintain their strength, flexibility, and energy levels, enhancing their overall quality of life. This proactive approach to self-care can have profound effects on both physical and mental health, allowing women to feel more in control of their aging process and confident in their ability to stay healthy and vibrant. Living alone also reinforces the empowering idea that age is not a barrier to living a vibrant, active life. This independence can be incredibly liberating. Older women have the freedom to explore their interests, passions, and wellness routines without the constraints of others' schedules or expectations. This sense of autonomy instills a deep sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, helping them embrace life with renewed energy and purpose. Another sense of accomplishment, reclaiming self-sufficiency through household management. Beyond health and wellness, living alone can provide women with a powerful sense of accomplishment when it comes to managing their households. For older adults who may have spent much of their lives relying on others for help, taking control of home maintenance and daily tasks can be an incredibly empowering experience. This journey of self-sufficiency not only strengthens practical skills but also significantly boosts confidence and self-esteem. There's a profound sense of achievement in learning new skills and applying them successfully, whether it's handling minor repairs, managing finances, or embarking on home improvement projects. For example, a woman who takes on the challenge of fixing a leaky faucet or repainting a room herself experiences both the satisfaction of saving money and the reinforcement of her capabilities. These accomplishments defy societal expectations and stereotypes that often underestimate the abilities of older individuals. This sense of empowerment and autonomy goes beyond simple home maintenance. It leads to improved mental health and emotional well-being. By mastering new skills, women reclaim their identities and redefine their independence, proving to themselves that they are capable of managing their homes and their lives on their own. The confidence gained from these experiences extends to other areas of life, fostering a greater willingness to take on new challenges and explore new opportunities. Ultimately, managing a home independently isn't just about maintaining a living space, it's about reclaiming your identity and embracing the power of self-sufficiency. Whether through focusing on health and wellness or mastering household tasks, living alone offers older women the chance to live a more empowered, fulfilling life, free from limitations and full of new possibilities. Part 4. Essential safety tips to avoid disasters while living alone. Living alone in your later years can be incredibly rewarding, offering a sense of independence and freedom that is truly empowering. However, it also comes with unique challenges, particularly when it comes to personal safety. Maintaining your well-being and ensuring a safe living environment is crucial for preserving both your independence and peace of mind. Here are some essential safety strategies to help you stay protected while enjoying the comfort of living alone. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 5 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 1. Create a safe living environment. One of the most important steps you can take is to make your home as accident-proof as possible. Falls are one of the most common risks for older adults, so taking proactive measures to minimize this danger is key. Start by installing grab bars in the bathroom, particularly near the shower and toilet, where slips are more likely to occur. Consider using non-slip mats or rugs in wet areas like the bathroom and kitchen to reduce the risk of slipping. Ensure your home is well lit, especially in critical areas like stairways, hallways, and entryways. Bright, easily accessible lighting is essential for preventing trips and falls. Night lights in hallways and bedrooms can also be useful for those nighttime trips to the bathroom. Additionally, keep frequently used items within reach, avoiding the temptation to stand on chairs or other unstable objects to retrieve things from high shelves. 2. Utilize technology for enhanced safety. Technology can play a significant role in keeping you safe while living alone. Consider investing in a medical alert system that can be worn as a pendant or bracelet. These devices allow you to call for help with the press of a button, ensuring that you can reach emergency services quickly in case of a fall or other medical emergency. Additionally, smart home technology can provide added security. Smart locks, security cameras, and motion sensors can help you monitor your home and alert you to any unusual activity. For even more convenience, devices like Amazon Alexa or Google Home can assist with making phone calls, setting reminders, or controlling lights, all without you needing to move around the house. These systems can give you peace of mind by offering help at your fingertips and notifying fans in case of an emergency. 3. Maintain regular communication with loved ones. Even if you value your independence and enjoy living alone, having a strong support system is essential. Regular check-ins with family, friends, or neighbors can be a simple yet effective way to ensure someone is aware of your well-being. Whether it's a daily phone call or a scheduled visit, staying connected with loved ones ensures that help is never too far away if needed. Some communities offer daily check-in services where volunteers or neighbors call or stop by to make sure everything is okay. Additionally, having a trusted neighbor who is familiar with your routines and knows your home can provide an extra layer of safety, particularly if you need immediate assistance. 4. Prioritize health and physical activity. Staying physically and mentally active is crucial for reducing risks and enhancing safety while living alone. Regular exercise strengthens your body, improves balance, and helps prevent falls. Even simple activities like walking, stretching, or participating in gentle fitness classes can make a big difference in maintaining your facial health and stability. It's also important to stay mentally active. Engaging in activities like puzzles, reading, or socializing keeps your mind sharp, helping you stay aware of potential dangers and better equipped to react in emergencies. Keeping your medical information easily accessible, such as in a folder near the phone, ensures that crucial details are on hand if an emergency arises. 5. Be prepared for emergencies. Having an emergency plan in place is one of the most vital steps to staying safe while living alone. Make sure you have emergency contact numbers memorized or written down in a highly visible spot. Practice how you would respond in various situations, such as a fire, fall, or power outage. And knowing exactly what steps to take will help you act quickly and confidently if an emergency arises. Additionally, prepare an emergency kit that contains essential items like bottled water, medications, a flashlight, batteries, and non-perishable food. This kit should be stored in an easily accessible location so you can quickly grab it when needed. It's also a good idea to familiarize yourself with emergency exits and have a backup plan for how to leave your home if traditional exits are blocked. We've covered a lot of important ground today, from creating a safe living environment to embracing independence, health, and personal growth while living alone. So now we want to hear from you. What have you learned so far? What's one key takeaway from this video that you'll start putting into practice in your own life? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to continue this journey with you.